Have you ever had a gut feeling that turned out to be spot on? Or maybe you dreamed about something and then it actually happened. Some people call it intuition. Others call it a sixth sense or psychic ability. Whatever name you give it, there's something fascinating happening in our minds. Scientists say our brains are constantly picking up on tiny signals and hidden details, even when we don't consciously notice them. In one study, people were shown emotional images so quickly they couldn't even register them, but those flashes still influenced their decisions. Even more interesting, the more participants practiced, the sharper their intuition became. Now, you can train this ability. Today, I'm going to walk you through some easy exercises you can try at home to tune into your intuition and strengthen your psychic awareness. So, let's start. Instead of turning on the TV or mindlessly scrolling, try this. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Let your body relax. Gently bring your focus to the space between your eyebrows, what many traditions call the third eye. Stay still and simply notice what comes up. It might be a color, a word, a feeling, or just a subtle sensation. Don't force it, just let it flow and observe without judgment. I found that the more I practice this, the more attuned I become to myself, and the easier it is to make clear, confident decisions in daily life. Neuroscience supports this too. Meditation calms the constant chatter of the mind and sharpens your awareness of the subtle cues your brain is already picking up. By sitting quietly and observing with openness, you may start catching those gentle nudges from your subconscious, the ones that are easy to miss in the noise of everyday life. The next exercise is simple, but surprisingly powerful. Find a quiet spot, a park, your backyard, or even just a cozy corner in your apartment. Sit or stand comfortably, close your eyes, or just soften your gaze. Now, really listen. Tune in to the rustle of leaves, the bird song, the hum of the wind, or even the distant sounds of everyday life. Instead of filtering them out, give them your full attention. Notice how each sound rises, fades, and blends with the others. As you listen, you might find that certain sounds spark a memory, a thought, or even an unexpected feeling. After a few minutes, you may notice words or images drifting into your mind, or perhaps you'll simply feel calmer, clearer, and more in tune with yourself. When I first started practicing this, really listening, not just hearing, I realized that beneath all the noise, there's a faint, steady hum. Some people call it the sound of the universe. Try it for yourself and see what you discover. The experience might surprise you. You're probably already using a kind of people sense every day. Let's try a simple experiment. The next time you meet someone new or chat with a colleague, pause and notice your very first impression. What do you pick up right away? Do you feel at ease with them, or do you feel a bit on edge? Look closer. Are they smiling in a relaxed way, or does their smile seem forced? Are their arms crossed, their hands fidgety, or their shoulders tense? When you pay attention like this, you'll start to catch subtle signals you'd normally miss. Maybe you'll sense that someone is nervous, distracted, or unusually calm without them saying a word. It's almost like tuning into an unspoken language that's always been there. The more you practice, the sharper this sense becomes. Soon you might find yourself understanding people's moods and intentions more quickly, almost as if you had a quiet sixth sense guiding you. The next time you're about to step into a room, try pausing for just a moment at the doorway. Before crossing the threshold, take a breath and tune in. Ask yourself quietly, what do I feel here? Don't try to guess with logic. Just notice the very first impression that rises. Does the space feel calm, joyful, heavy, or tense? Maybe you sense a subtle warmth, or, on the other hand, a quiet unease. Then step inside and see how your impression compares with the reality. Was the room buzzing with chatter or unexpectedly still? Did you sense someone's mood before you even spotted their face? You can play with this exercise anywhere. Try it at home, at work, or when visiting new places. It's especially interesting in old spaces, like a museum, a historic house, or a place that once belonged to someone. Stand in the doorway and see what the atmosphere whispers to you. Some people feel a weight of history, others catch flashes of imagery, and some simply notice a shift in mood they can't explain. With practice, this little pause becomes more than a game. It sharpens your ability to sense the state of a room before you step into it, deepening your awareness of the unseen layers all around you. Choose an object that belongs to someone else, a ring, a keychain, a favorite book. Hold it in your hands and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, then let your mind drift. Instead of focusing on what you know about the object, notice what impressions begin to arise. Maybe you feel a certain emotion, warmth, sadness, excitement. Perhaps an image flashes into your mind, like a place, a color, or even a person's face. Sometimes it's just a small sensation, like heaviness or lightness in your hand. Don't question it. Don't judge, just observe. For a deeper experience, try this in places rich with history. Pick up an old book in a library. Some people even try this in historic houses. Standing still and try noticing what energy lingers around you. The more you practice, the more surprising details may surface. What begins as a faint impression can grow into a clear feeling, almost like catching whispers from the past. These little practices may seem simple, but that's their power. By pausing, listening, and observing in ways we usually rush past, you start to tune into a quieter layer of yourself and of the world around you. Over time, you may find that your intuition sharpens, your mind feels calmer, and everyday life takes on a richer texture. The key is consistency. Treat each exercise not as a test to get right, but as an exploration. Let yourself be surprised. So give these exercises a try. You might just discover that your sixth sense has been there all along.